at all, and this is what we actually came for. It's such a great thing to see. Of course, DPLUS Kia just really keeps on, giving their best and really performing for us. So I do wonder, even if they already have this gap compared to everyone else, I do wonder if they're still gonna go big, in this for the last day of the playoffs here. I mean, they already have nothing to prove. I mean, they're already at 269 and the most number of chicken dinners. I mean, a total of 8. However, NS Red Force, BTR going head to head here. We got TZ on the screen here trying to do a massive spray and a counter as well. Unfortunately, Optimus, already transformed and has taken that point.
Oh, we have Optimus, okay, and we have Bumblebee, okay. But Optimus, wow, really, really sharp. Who is this guy? And he's using a basic skin. So who is this guy? He's using a new account, I guess.
Maybe, just maybe. Oh, I don't know. I feel like Federalis, since he is still here in the Philippines, I feel like he's really on vacation over here. He's really enjoying his time, with his buddies, with his friends. And, that's a vacation, probably a time off that he needs before he steps back into the official tournament. So we don't exactly know, like, if the original roster is playing or, like, maybe the academy is playing for Bigatron. But then again, they're still giving us a good show. We can see that they're trying to tag, players from NS Red Force. We got Seb9 as well doing just that. XZY, that was the last player coming from NS Red Force, and they got taken out of the equation with only 1 point in their pockets.
Oh, and Schwab's got Sky. And now here comes the rest of Vampire Esports. Jiggle with the nade, cooking it up. Lobs it across onto Vampire Esports. Fortunately not connecting, but they will give away his position. And now Schwab's kind of knows.
I think, for now, Sir Cloud, it's stage 5, since we still have a lot of space, for the remaining teams here. We're back into information gameplay. I mean, maybe, all of the teams are checking out each team's rotation as well, because we've played a lot of Miramar matches already. So basically, they already know, like, at which direction the teams will be coming from. Like, they know which drop locations they chose, so they know exactly who they're going to go up against. Unfortunately for you, not paying attention from the teams that will be coming from behind, and that paved the way, for another one to shut him down. Those are the plays coming from VOIN Donkey, by the way.
Oh, but A1's getting on the elimination chart. They managed to get one elimination somewhere. Okay, they need the points, so they could use that. Okay, now we have them on screen here against Team Secret as Strong knocked down, and A1 comes in. Oh, they're dominating right now. Not only 5, but 8 eliminations for A1. A1 is doing it.
And that's what we want. That's what we want for A1 Esports to actually show up, because, we got a lot of their fandom down there in the comments section cheering and actually giving them all the love and support that they need to survive all of the matches here. And here comes Razak right now, putting up a show, throwing a lot of nades here. Let's see if they can score some more up against a BTR. Although, however, Bumblebee is already out of the game.
Oh, yeah, Bumblebee got eliminated in their previous fights. So now with 3 players, BTR by the edge of the circle, and it's time for the circle to move again. And it favors
oh no. That's the only thing I can say. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, I mean, like, even if they're already in the middle here, so I mean, there's still plenty of teams that could probably take them down in this situation. But let's see. After all of the fights that's been happening right outside of the zone here, we will have to wait, like, which of the teams are going to survive. Alpha7, 2 points in the bag. We got Revo on the screen here, cooking up a nade, throwing up against VOIN Donkey, trying to seal the deal. Razak is still down on the floor. It seems to me like VOIN Donkey seems they're managing 2 teams here. BTR and, of course, Alpha7. So let's see if they're going to be surviving this.
And BTR 5 eliminations now in hand. And they're looking at VOIN Donkey. All these teams will need to get into the circle. But let's not forget about Alpha7 up north as well. Here comes Alpha7. We have them on screen. They're going to put a little bit of focus on the VOIN Donkey. That means VOIN Donkey is now sandwiched between 2 different teams.
Okay, here we go. Obviously, A1 and DPLUS Kia fighting for that zone control, I guess. FaZe and Boom, that's definitely going to happen. Same thing goes with VOIN Donkey and BTR Alpha7. I think it was a smooth entry point from the north side, but they're close with A1, so perhaps a fight could actually break out as well. As for VOIN Donkey, the fight is not over just yet. They're still trying to find a way here. It's a lot of pressure, though, because they know that they have to go through BTR before they can even gore like a pancake over there. Optimus goes down as well. Nobu's going up against FaZe Clan, and also was taken out of the equation. 7 teams remaining, ladies and gents, and a lot of fights happening simultaneously. We still got Squashboo over here defending and still making it happen for Alpha7. Can he pull up a clutch up against A1 Esports this time?
And Squashboo's pretty low. In a second, he gets a rowdy. How about Sinus? Oh, he got two! He got two just like that! What a shot! What a movement here by Squash!
Mabu Squashboo. Oh my goodness me. This guy is just really racking points here. Claw now versus BTR. Razy out of the game here. Pepang. That is a score for this guy. He is the last surviving member for the side. Claw, can he make it up to the late stages of the match? Or can he get the chicken dinner for the team? Of course, I'm not saying that it's not possible at all. We've seen a lot of scenarios like that just happen. But of course, we still need to go through 7 teams here for stage 7.
7 teams at stage 7. Okay, it's
A leverage up against because the FaZe Clan does have that opportunity to wipe them out in the situation. Chips, okay, already out of the game. It seems to me like FaZe Clan is definitely dominating.
looks like you just cast this curse then. The more you imagine about, oh, DPLUS, yeah, maybe this. Yeah. Oh, okay, now it's one player left on DPLUS.
And scoring some points.
And E-Arena, 1 elimination point secured. Now looking at where GK is at. NC2 with the nade. Cooks it up. Oh, wait! Oh, try lob the nade first!
Oh, there you go. Tourney K with an S12K. Ooh, that rhymes. Anyway, all right. So again, we're looking at Arena Flash and now Team Secret, and that was such a great shot coming from Joker. That nade put Trang down on his knees, and now Joker already on the way, trying to find GK. And the process here comes a trade of Joker right now. And S12K, unfortunately, he is well, he was a little slow on the trigger there.
Oh, but BTR came by as the cleanup crew. And the third party in to secure those remaining elimination points. Now, back to D-Xavier and NS Red Force. This is for Shield, share the same compound as D-Xavier when they got DX4. Alright, player 01 is kind of low right now. Levi's on the mission to save his teammate while XCY is down. And they need to finish him off quickly before they can save XCY. They will get that one tag. FaZe Clan is going to take this fight as well against RRQ. Jui sees Asa. The shot. Oh, Asa got in just in time.
That was a great one. Okay, Noki shut down Joel of APG as well. So it looks like 4 thrives, and yeah, APG is going at it. Yeah, we're still looking at FaZe Clan over here, and they do have the sights on RQ, but then Sem9 could probably charge from behind.
Okay, at this moment, RQ, Asa, and Nepeko. They're somewhere in the middle of the circle, so they will be fine. Wouldn't be too worried about them now. 4 thrives, however, considering that both Team Secret and NS Red Force is out, this is the best chance for 4 thrives to take back the 2nd spot.
Oh, you are right. Okay. But it's so amazing here, Sir Cloud. I mean, stage 3, and we're down to 9 teams remaining. Can you believe it? Okay, it's pretty awesome. I think just like what we anticipated, you know, before we even started the matches a while ago, that this is going to be fast paced.
Yeah, it's going to be hot and fast, and they are showing to us right now. I'm not going to complain. I think it's cool. I think it's amazing. It's great that we're seeing all this action. More will come here as Satar attacks Refuse. Okay, that's a long range. So follow up by BTR. Not looking like it because Optimus is still kind of far away.
All right, here we go. BTR, 2 points in the bag now. I I haven't seen BTR score a chicken dinner just yet for today, so I do wonder, and it's really making me curious if they're gonna score one. And also they are they still at the bottom of the page here in the leaderboard?
They are now at number 19.
Oh, close to getting a slot in the. And as for Alpha Gaming, okay, they are surrounded by 4 Thrives, RQ, and Claw. So 3 teams here. Talon Esports, obviously getting shot at by Alpha Gaming. You got East there on the screen, but Talon's gonna be okay because they do have a compound. They could potentially gatekeep BTR, however, but Alpha Gaming, they will be facing at least 3 teams here in the middle.
Yeah. Everyone's getting close, but some of them are underground, so that's why we see like the map like kind of overlap. On the elimination feed, FaZe Clan overlapping with Sem9. They just took out Yuhai, and Sem9 is moving away. Sem9 got in the circle. They're on the inner side. FaZe Clan making their move as well. Looks like they're not going to move late. I wonder if they want to continue to take this fight against Sem9. The terrain is quite rough though.
It is. And oh man, this is great because just like how close they are to one another, but I'm not hearing any gunshots just yet. So perhaps this is like, again, back to information gameplay, but it's a different story though between GLU and APG, and just like that, East is out.
And there goes. KF is now the final player for his team. So it's more holding on for positioning points now. Right, for Sem9, still with FaZe Clan, and Shopper gunned down by Mika. Nice shot from the lower ground, from behind.
Optimus, okay, gets the job done. A point for BTR. We're looking at 4 Thrives. There's still a complete squad, which is, of course, always an advantage. They are holding on to their 1-point elimination. They're looking at Claw. Falak here, trying to find the perfect timing to seize that opportunity. Of course, is getting an elimination point for himself. But in the meantime, we're looking at Talon versus BTR. Razy behind this broken down concrete wall, trying to, of course, hunt down Talon Esports, but couldn't find the right angle. Oh, but okay, I think there's another team that got the point, and that'll be Claw.
Oh, so Claw stole that one away. Okay, yeah, Claw's on the other side. So now the circle moves towards shelter. So whoever is underneath the bunker is still safe within the circle for now, and that's KF. So he can still stay quiet there while all these teams fight on the outside. But there's a potential that Claw might go all the way in. Okay, so 2 players of Claw already in the bunker, but they're not deep inside it. If they go all the way in, then they will meet with KF.
Okay, here we go. Boboho. He did open fire, but I guess that was just like maybe a warning shot of some sort. But yeah, we're looking at Sem9, 1 casualty. We got Yumiko also badly injured. Hopefully he does have a first aid kit. There you go. He was able to heal himself up. Sem9 will be coming from the east side. They're still outside of the zone, but there's a need for them to take care of business with BTR.
Oh, and BTR, they're dominating. 5 eliminations now for BTR. Alpha Gaming out. Number 9, 3 elimination points. And here comes BTR. They're heading towards where Claw is at. But Donkey gets a tool from Talon. That's Mika. Oh, Sem9. They crash in directly, but they'll take the fight head on against FaZe Clan. And FaZe Clan, the Red Bull, with the final blow. And he will be able to save Dewey. FaZe Clan recover as a trio, but oh, a little bit of an overdrive there.
Okay, I love what I see on the screen here from Claw. They're showing up, at least, which is good. Now, we're seeing them throw lots of nades here, but coming off the kill feed, though, it's BTR versus FaZe, and it seems to me like, BTR already won the fight because, well, FaZe already out, which brings us down to just 6 teams remaining here for Stage 5.
And also, Sata making the big rotation up north. BTR, they're very spread out. Even though it's like Stage 5 and so many teams close together, but BTR, they're not playing together. So they're playing for map control right now. As for 4 Thrives, they know that Claw is right below them. But because of this terrain, they don't have a good clear view. So Fala decides to okay, it's not going to be worthwhile to stay here. Let me grab my vehicle, go somewhere else.
Yeah, Noki got shut down by Talon. And we can see Achul trying to flush them out as well with nades. He's trying to heal himself up, just to make sure that he will be at a hunt. Keep Talent Esports at bay here.
Or BTR trying to keep Talent at bay as well. So Talent is having a hard time to move forward. You have multiple teams looking at them. Even Fourth tries to send out a nade, giving a warning to Talent. But Talent will respond back with a nade, not able to land it inside of that bunker. So no damage onto Fourth Rise at all. Now Achuk gets on his vehicle together with Yoru and Axel. They're gonna move towards the left side. They're gonna take the front of fight with BTR.
BTR, okay, here we go. We're looking at Yoru trying to go in for the charge, and Bumblebee was able to take one out. Achul also bites the dust, and there you go, just like that. It's a rampage coming from BTR and Talent out.
Oh, just like that. They tried to rush it, but they had no choice. They had to pick their poison anyway. Now BTR moving forward. And Falak is there to take out Razy the IGL. Boo who gets in action against BTR as well. And Fourth Rise. So many teams against BTR now. Everyone's rushing towards BTR, including Claw. Claw coming in from the other side. It's going to be Optimus. He's surrounded. So many of them. He has to manage all of them at the same time. And Optimus will fall. But the fight's not over yet. Now Claw continues with Fourth Rise.
Yep, it's a total mayhem for stage number 7 here, and we're looking at 4 teams remaining. We got another grenade elimination coming from Falak of 4 Thrives here. GLU Alpha7 right now going up in a fight up against Boom Esports, and that was it. Like, Convent already out of the game here, courtesy of Carillo, and now Boom Esports. They separated ways as well. They're driving in all directions over here, but unfortunately, Mastery gets tagged by Zainab. So I think, it's 3 points in the bag now for the side of Alpha7, and Boom Esports not looking too good. They've taken a lot of damage.
Here's a nade across. Chips took a bit of damage, but he's still alright in general. And the Vikings finding it hard. I mean, this is DPLUS here we're talking about. Look at this DPLUS here, still playing their hearts out against the Vikings, but Fabian goes down, okay. They fight back. Osal down as well. Chips now showing up on the other side.
Boom.
It was sandwiched. That one player of MVKE taking him down. And the rest of MVKE, they need to follow up quickly while DPLUS is looking at those. Chips is going to be the final player for DPLUS. Yeah! And Chips is still able to make it. And he will be the hero to revive them all.
Oh boy, we are just at stage 2, but it's turning to be a bloodbath situation for most of the teams here. I mean, the kill fit is not stopping at all. Right now, we're looking at BTR versus A1 Esports, and just like that, they got eliminated empty-handed. For stage 2 here in ERANGEL, HORAA Esports, oh man, they're challenging up DPLUS Key at the moment. They've been throwing a lot of nades to flush them out in the situation, and it's a great shot coming from No Fear. That was an instant grenade elimination.
Oh, they want to be the third party. Here we go. They have the numbers though. No Fear got Nobu. Okay, that's a big one there. Chips now at the corner. The final player of DPLUS Care. And HORAA Esports, they know that there's at least one more player left. By the corner. He's waiting for HORAA.
I think it's at least 7 teams. Oh man. Oh, like 6 teams maybe. Okay. So BTR, Alpha7, Zero of Boom Esports, Team Secret, Alter Ego Eras changed their direction. They're headed towards the south side. Unfortunately, Alpha gets shut down. So Moana, I'm not sure if he's going to continue on driving or perhaps he's going to go back for his teammate. Carillo, however, is just really punishing, Alter Ego Eras. So it's obviously it's making it hard, for Alpha, or like for Alter Ego Eras to actually get inside into the zone. I mean, that's the right thing to do in this situation. You just really have to capitalize on everything.
Wow, and Alpha7 now they are at 8 eliminations. They are looking at taking that second place spot at least. Alter Ego eliminated number 10 for elimination points. I don't know if they are still in the top 18, but we'll tabulate that later because right now Team Secret needs to get out of this sticky situation. Lots of gunfire on the track, and Optimus will knock him down. Now Team Secret only has 1 player left. Razy will make sure that point goes to the hands of BTR.
BTR, the demolition team, coming from the east side. Yeah, they were able to clear their way, so I guess they're going to be safe for now. I mean, like, if the circle continues to shrink, I feel like they're going to go up against VOIN Donkey, but however, I think they're going to just, like, wait for a little time here, maybe chill inside that compound for a while. They could, gatekeep GK coming from Team Secret since he's still outside of the zone. And Trang getting knocked down on the ground here. GK is about to get annihilated. And there you go, Bigatron again, taking some points. 8 LMs now in the bag, and they are still a complete squad, which makes them a big threat in this round.
They really feel that two of their first team players here just to push for the grand finals. I see what BTR did there. Well, now they are in top 17. And they have these 8 elimination points still with the full squad. So they can still gain more points to solidify themselves.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Satar driving, of course, they're trying to go to like all of the boxes here just to make sure that they have everything that they need.
BTR, okay. Now it's a little bit calmer. BTR by the edge of the circle because I believe they know now by this timing, if you want to enter directly into Severny, it's going to be impossible. There will be too many teams. So they volunteer to play on the outside by the edge of the circle. But sharing the same area is going to be Alpha7. So Alpha7, they know that BTR is there. But they're not...
Snatch the compound out of their hands. But then again, it probably might be a 3-way battle as well. So that's going to be crucial for those 3 teams. And as for those teams that's been staying in Severny, they're taking it slow. Vampire Esports still outside of the zone, but they just have to move a little forward. They have to be careful, though, because like one wrong move and potentially they could be shut down by either Yangon Galacticos or NS Red Force. And as for Claw, they're being quiet over to the south side. Same thing for Alpha7. So we're not exactly sure when the teams will decide to go up against each other. But you know what? BTR and VOIN Donkey, here we go. This is what we talked about, Sir Cloud.
Yet they decided to commit into the building where VOIN Donkey is at. And VOIN Donkey only had 2 players, so BTR made quick work of them. Now it's a matter of whether Alpha7 wants to be feisty or not. Oh, but look at this. Vampire Esports came out of Severny and they're looking at BTR. They got bored waiting in Severny.
So BTR was able to eliminate VOIN Donkey, and now it's time for Alpha7 to come into play. Now we can see Squash Boo's been doing a lot of spray here, and BTR, their response is actually to pop off a lot of smoke, which is, of course, helping them hide the visual up against Alpha7. It's doing their case good so far. Vampire Esports, okay, they do have a shot up against Alpha7 and BTR, but of course, they still have to go for that right opening shot. And, of course, timing will definitely be key here. 6 teams remaining, rather, at stage 5, and 9 elimination points now for the side of Alpha7, with Carrillo getting most of it.
Yeah, and Carrillo, 4 eliminations now, but Squash Boo knocked down by Annie. And now Alpha7, they're going to move into the circle, but they're on the lower ground against Claw. But Claw's not paying them too much attention yet. Pretty much out in the open, they're playing with the terrain right now. As Beanie gets Pepank, okay, Claw takes Squash Boo, so 3 teams in a decently long-range exchange with each other. While inside of Severny, okay, we still have Vampire, but they sent out... hang that thought for a second. Circle moves all the way down south, but NS Red Force still has that circle.
I know, right? So, like, judging by the situation, I feel like NS Red Force, like, they do... have the best chance here of getting the chicken just because of the fact that they are surrounded by a lot of concrete, like walls, buildings, and whatnot that could help them, of course, dodge all those bullets being sent to their direction. But then again, if Yangon Galacticos decides to move in and Vampire Esports does the same, they could be in the world of trouble here.
And here comes the movement by BTR. They have to clear out Alpha7 now because they're too close to them. They're trying to gather information. Bumblebee's doing the scouting work. They don't have enough time. The zone is now closing. While Claw puts pressure back onto Alpha7. Claw sends Unstoppable into the circle. They can still play by the left side though. They're quite spread out. They're playing a 2-2 formation. So if they feel that the pressure is just too much on the right, they can just play on the left.
Yeah. But I feel like Yangon Galacticos really is thinking to really push for the attack here up against NS Red Force. But BTR Bumblebee coming into play, coming in hot. We got Romeo Boy as well, shutting down a player coming from NS Red Force. And of course, this is the fight that we have been waiting for. Yangon Galacticos
Oh, here
going
comes.
head to head up against NS Red Force. We got Razy on the screen. Oh man, and Alpha7 just like that got eliminated as well.
One drive-by is all it takes, but now XCY defends his ground against Yangon Galacticos. Cloud goes down to the hands of Beanie. TZ gets Cloud out. And as Red Force, now with TZ and XCY, they need to save Doxy. But Romeo Boy is on the other side. Romeo Boy not in the circle yet. Pressure's on for Romeo Boy.
Where art thou, Romeo? Oh man, like I always said, in this universe, Romeo is a fighter, not a lover. Okay, and now he needs to escape with his life because I believe he's the only one left, you know, for the team here. Now, NS Red Force, they do have their attention split, of course. They're looking at Vampire Esports as well. We've got TZ on the screen here, pulls out this DPS and just looking to annihilate BTR as well. I mean, Vampire's right down there in the middle.
Oh, Schwartz just got gunned down. But he does have his teammates with the smoke blocking the view of his opponents. But here comes BTR. Claw sending nades across. And BTR now only with Satar left, the final active player. Razy is down. And Satar eliminated. That is BTR out. Now it's between NS Red Force Claw and Vampire Esports. 4v4v4.
Whew, man, NS Red Force definitely survived the attack that came from Yangon Galacticos. They held on to the line here. They're still...
Kayak 6 bulan lalu baru rakit. Spek 20 juta emang kurang ya zaman sekarang ya? Aku zaman dulu ya guys ya. Pas aku SMP, SMA rakit PC 20 juta, wah itu udah senang habis, udah lumayan kuat gitu. Udah bisa main hampir semua game sih itu dulu. 20 juta udah bisa. Sekarang rakit PC yang bagus kena berapa sih? Kalau PC aku sekarang mahal itu karena wajar. Zaman Covid yang Bitcoin lagi naik kan, orang semua beli graphic card buat mining, jadi gak ada stok. Makanya mahal. Mahalnya di graphics cardnya aja. Graphics cardnya bisa setengah harganya spek aku. Aduh, Bumblebee kena knock. Zaman dulu 20 juta. Zaman dulu iya. 10 tahun lalu, 15 tahun lalu sekitar gitu. Malah kayak 10 tahun lalu aku rakit 30 juta kayaknya udah bagus banget. Pamer gak ada pamer cok. Kalau pamer tuh PC aku 1M nih setupnya. Aduh, diserang sama siapa nih? Bisa menang gak nih? Aduh, Satar kena lagi. Ayo. Nih, dua yang lagi tren nih. Dua lagi tren nih. Bisa gak nih? Ini kalian duo kan? Nah, tunjukin nih duonya 2 lawan 3. Ini kalau bisa 2 lawan 3 menang, lolos. Aku sendiri yang lolosin kalian, gak usah lewatkan lagi ya. Nih kalau dia bisa 2 ratain 3. Kita lihat ya. Kita lihat ya dua ini ya. Apa bisa lolos mereka ya? Optimus, Bumblebee.
Yeah, they're really holding on, right? And their points are not given to A1 yet.
Jangan intervensi lah kok. Gak bisa. Kalau ini bisa 2 lawan 3 kan udah keren gitu. Oh, ini gak hitung ya. Ini gak hitung ya. Ini tidak hitung ya. Ini keganggu.
And here comes BTR. Oh, BTR eliminates A1 here. There's a big chance that A1 might not make it into the top 18. BTR pushing
Optimus, gak bantu kah Optimus?
On the vehicle, he's going for it, and he will crash in directly.
Kok bisa sambil nyetir sambil shotgun cok?
Bumblebee will continue to fight, and with Optimus Prime, looks like they will eliminate A1.
Gak hitung ya, gak kehitung.
Have they done enough?
Soalnya dibantu.
Cannot believe that just happened.
Belum lolos. Belum.
BTR so effective for their gameplay, even if they're down to just 2 members, even if they got sandwiched in
Belum.
between 2 teams.
Tadi dibantu tim lain gak hitung. Ini kalau chicken ya. Talon masih 4 orang nih. Kalau mereka bisa chicken nih, wah lolos nih. Apalagi itu, udah kayaknya nggak bisa deh. Ente. Oke lah, hari ini keren lah ya. Hari ini naik berapa poin ya? Ada yang hitung nggak?
Okay. If Talon scores the chicken dinner, they could slide into the top 18.
Ingat kok